it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Hey, are you ready to get started on your Christmas cards? Well, today I've got a Make It in Minutes video on how you're going to be able to create 12 cards quickly and easily. Let me show you these cards. Very simple to do because I let my Warmth and Cheer Designer Series paper stack do a lot of the work for me. A little bit of bling, a little bit of enamel dots, but I'll tell you what, when you create it this way, it's minimal supplies and you're going to be able to whip out these Christmas cards in no time. So let's get started. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the cardstock that you're going to need to create your 12 Christmas cards. We are going to need 6 pieces of cardstock so we can make the 12 cards. I went ahead and decided to break it up, so I'm going to be using Cherry Cobbler and Garden Green. I've chosen 3 pieces of Designer Series paper from the Warmth and Cheer Designer Series paper stack. You're going to need 12 each of the following. I've got very vanilla cardstock that's cut 5 inches by 3 3/4. I have a piece of chocolate chip cardstock. This is 3 1/4 by 3 1/2. And then just to add some bling, I'm going to be using the gold Glimmer paper, and that is about 1/4 inch by 3 1/2 inches. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Trimmer. And the first thing I want to do is I want to score my cardstock. So I'm going to put it in my trimmer and put it at the 4 1/4 inch mark. Remember, the gray, the light gray blade is your scoring tool. So we'll give that a score. Rotate your cardstock around, and with the darker blade, we're going to cut. We now have 2 cards completed. Let's go ahead and repeat that with all the cardstock. Now let's work with our Designer Series paper. Guys, it couldn't be any easier. These pieces are 6 by 6, so it's going to be very easy to work with. You're going to cut it down to 3 inches. Just cut it in half. You're going to cut that piece down into 3 inches. Now you're going to cut each of these down to 1 inch. You'll now have all these great pieces cut. Let's just put them in stacks so that we've got everything that we need. We'll set these off to the side. Let's go ahead and get going on our stamping. I'm going to bring in a chocolate chip ink pad, and then the stamp set I'm going to be using today is the Warmth and Cheer, or I'm sorry, Wrapped in Warmth. I'm sorry, it goes with the Warmth and Cheer paper. Really great little stamp set. You'll notice it's got like a nice little fading effect on it. Very nice. It kind of gives that, sweater weather effect, right? So we're going to be using that one. I've got the May Your Christmas Be Wrapped in Love. And we're just going to stamp this down at the bottom of our vanilla cardstock. You're going to repeat this with all 12 pieces. Now let's go ahead and begin to work on our little strips that we made here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to add these to our the little squares of the chocolate chip that you created. We're just going to adhere those down. Now, I want to make a recommendation. Don't press anything down until you're sure you have things centered. But I want to tell you, once you've created one, you get to kind of use it as a template. And that's kind of what I've done here. So when I have one ready, I can kind of get a good visual of how far these need to be spread apart. Let's go ahead and adhere all those down. And now we can just add some snail to the back of that, and let's add that to our stamped very vanilla piece. You can see it's just going to center up nicely there. And now we can come in with that gold strip. Let's add that gold strip of Glimmer paper. We're going to add that right here. You can see that just adds a really nice little bit of bling. Let me go ahead and bring in my card base. I've got Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of this very vanilla piece. And now we can add that to the front of our card. Gorgeous. Now let's add one more thing. I think the enamel dots in the metallic are just gorgeous, and I especially love that bit of gold. Now you get a lot of these. You can use the hearts, you can use the stars. All of those are going to go great. You notice we already have a heart here, so I could have used the hearts. The stars, of course, are going to just give it a nice little Christmas theme. The metallic enamel shapes are awesome for that. Guys, you're going to repeat that 12 times, and boom, you're going to have your cards for this holiday season done. I hope you guys enjoyed those cards, and you can see the beauty of how fast they come together around Christmas times when we could really use all the extra time we can get, right? So we love cards that we can make in minutes. Now, if you need any of the measurements for the cards or how I went about cutting that, go ahead and head over to SimplySimpleStamping.com. I'll have all that there for you. If you need to order that Designer Series paper, that gold Glimmer paper, of course those enamel dots, because they really make the card. Remember, just look for the pictures. Click on the pic that you want. You'll go directly to my online store. You'll be able to order what you need so that you can get those Christmas cards going and out in the mail on time this year. and not around Valentine's Day like I do. So there you go. Guys, thank you so much for being a part of the Make It in Minutes series. Have a great time creating your Christmas cards, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.